What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Pay. I just want to say happy new year to all of y'all out there. How was y'all new year's? Y'all, mine was crazy. So it was a point in time in my household that I was the only one up. Okay, when I tell you Sean was asleep, the boys was asleep, I was just up sipping by myself, y'all. So it was kind of peaceful. I ain't even gonna lie. I kept waking Sean up because, you know, I wanted my New Year's kiss and stuff like that. But then he ended up waking up at 11:47. So once he woke up, I don't know, it was just like a spiral effect. Ronald ran in there with his Welch's, drinking it out the bottle like he Rick Ross or somebody. Child, it was a mess. Then Serge heard the commotion. Serge heard the commotion and jumped up. So we were just all up chilling and stuff, and we brought it in together, all in my bedroom. And it was a nice little New Year's, y'all. But I was really physically the only one drinking. So I got a late start on everything, y'all. I'm actually, like, everybody's in the back. I'm in the front of the house. And I'm just chilling. I just got done pumping. I wanted to bring y'all along on my pumping journey. I was finishing up some work, doing some editing, because I am the primary editor of the household. So that's basically what I was doing, y'all. But how was y'all New Year's? Comment down below what y'all do. Did y'all go out? Did y'all stay in? What y'all eat? Oh, that's another thing, y'all. So I had went to my mom's house, and I was trying to convince her to come to my house, but the people in her apartment, it's like for senior citizens and whatever, they all did like a little party. It was so nice. They had balloons, they had a table, they had liquor, they had everything. It was like so nice. So once she saw all her friends out there, she said, child, I ain't going with you. I'm about to stay here. So she got lit with her friends and whatever. It was so cute. And if y'all have a family member that's in like a senior citizen place, or not, she's not in a nursing home or a retirement home. She's in a senior citizen building. Like, you have to be a certain age to live there. So if y'all have family members that's living in them kind of communities or whatever, make sure they interact with people. Like, make sure they either have like a lap dog or a companion or friends and stuff like that. Like, her friends chipped in and bought like Serge a little stroller. They gave us some clothes that a previous friend child used. Like, it's just like they like tight knit for real. They really tight knit. And I think that's good for my mom, because we all grown and we all moved away and stuff like that. So she be having friends that keep her on her toes and they keep them active and stuff like that. So it was a beautiful thing, y'all. So I came home, y'all. Let me tell you what y'all girl did. I came home and I threw up a seafood boil. That's what I did. I had made some corn, potatoes, boiled eggs. I did crab legs, I did shrimp, I did sausage, and then Sean don't eat crab legs, so I had made him some salmon, and I had a side salad on the side. It was a nice layout, and I wanted to record like a mukbang or something like that, but y'all know Ronald don't like cameras, and I'm not a person that can force him, so I didn't get no footage, but I told myself it will be other times. So yeah, y'all, that's what I did. I made a seafood boil last night, cleaned up the kitchen, went to I was just up drinking, having a good time. And when I say drinking, I had some wine and stuff like that. And I didn't even get to the liquor that we had, because like I said, I wasn't about to get too lit, because I was by myself. But yeah, other than that, everybody had a good time. I talked to all my family at 12 o'clock. Y'all know how I go. My best friend, her sister, like, everybody talked about everybody. Everybody said, hey, Happy New Year and stuff. And it was just like a nice New Year. It was quiet. And then today I'm a little groggy and stuff like that, but I still have work to do. So I'm right here checking my emails on the laptop, of course. Editing stuff, seeing what we could do different for the new year, y'all. I have so many goals. I want to crush so many milestones. I also just named my baggies. So y'all, I use these bags from Target, because I was buying the name brand bags, but child, them bags was expensive. So I just used these storage bags. It's $100. It's 100 bags in here or whatever. So I use those, and they come like this. So I just really just dated. I put, 1/1, the date. It was a 4-ounce. I put his name because I be being extra. I know it's for Serge. And then I put the time that I pumped, and I also mark it. So if I tell one of the guys, which is Ron or Sean, like, hey, can y'all make me a bottle? They know to pull from the oldest date, because, breast milk can stay in your freezer for up to a year. So I would tell them to pull from the oldest date, and it depends. Like, I'd be like, oh, give me a 4-ounce. give me a 5 ounce. Like I told y'all, well, I didn't tell y'all, but Serge is 4 months now. So I've been breastfeeding for 4 months, and he is starting to incorporate food. So I be making him like sweet potatoes, smushed bananas, what else? Blueberries, applesauce, stuff like that. So if I know I'm feeding him, if it's time to feed, then I will only need a 4 ounce. If this is just a nighttime bottle, give me a 5 or 6 ounce, something that can hold him over. So y'all, this is the pump that I use. I use the Pump and Style pump, and I got it free from my insurance. And it's a cool little pump. I just changed the wiring, y'all. If y'all pumping at home, make sure y'all change the wiring. I do mine every month because if anything getting a wire, then you know your milk can get, you know, what nasty or what it's called. Not infected, but like it could cause some damage or whatever. And I also let the pump run after I'm done just to clean it out. You know what I'm saying? And these wires is like $20 at Walmart, $18 or whatever. And I use these size, I use the Modelas. So I use the, it depends on your TMI nipple size or whatever. So whatever your nipple size is, matter if you large or small, you gotta really look at that, because as you breastfeeding or nursing, it should not cause no discomfort. So I nursed him around 12, and it is, right now it's like 3 something. So I just pumped the rest out. Sometimes he only gets, he a nurse and then he will be done, which leaves the other breast full. And sometimes he do not deplete the one breast that he was taking milk from. So I would have to go in and manually pump the rest out so I can have comfort. You know what I'm saying? So after a nurse, and this is what I got out of each boob. Is this TMI? Okay. So I got this out of each boob. Usually they be filled to the top, child. But like I said, I just nursed, and then I had to pump, you know, pump the rest out. So you just tear the top off. Open your bags up, and I just, can y'all see? And I just pour the milk in, holding it at a tight grip. You know what I'm saying? And I do this because this is liquid gold, honey. I need all of that. And then I just make sure all the air is sucked out and whatnot, ladies and gents. And then boom, there goes Serge milk. And it has to freeze flat. So you have to lay it literally in the freezer flat. So then when the guys go get it, they just, or if I go get it, you just put it in some hot water. It literally like 30 to 40, maybe 60 seconds. And it is back to this liquid consistency. And I just poured in one of his bottles, and I use the bottles with the natural nipple. So he don't not want my nipple. So I have to give him the natural nipple. And yeah, that's Serge food, y'all. I just made his food. And I love it. I really do. It's like really, really like empowering. It makes me feel good. I eat healthy, so I only drink spring water because that's what Dr. Sebi say. And I do body armors, and I do I use body armors, and I use sometimes Gatorade, but I stay away from pop all the way together. And that's what I do, y'all. And Serge love it. He get his meal. Sometimes I mix his milk with oatmeal, or no, rice, or sometimes like the baby oatmeal, or sometimes I may make him a smoothie with the breast milk because he love that after tummy time and his bath time. And yeah, that's what I do, y'all. And I'm done. This is my baby's milk. And I do this continuously every 3 hours. Every 3 hours. Now, that's the only thing that's kind of like, not nerve-wracking, but like, and you cannot not pump. You understand what I'm saying? Because you will be woken up by the engorgement and the aching pain. It's like a heartbeat in your breast. And I'm so sorry, TMI, for all my fellas out there. Click away or show this video to your girl or whatever who's thinking about it or who's already doing it or stuff like that. But yeah, I have to do it. So let's say me and Serge, or Serge lays down for a nap, and I finally had that moment of clarity where I could just do some work, or, you know, do some laundry, or cook or prep or anything, or hang out with Ron or whatever. And I'd be like, okay, I'm good. But nope, you gotta pump. You have to pump. So sometimes when I'm out and about, because as y'all can see, I do not have a wireless pump. I have a pump where I have to be at an outlet. So if I'm out and about and I need to pump, it's a horrible, 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 horrible feeling, y'all. So Yeah, like I try to stay within my 3-hour frame. So if I just pump and I'm depleted, I will go out and do my thing, and then I'm on a time schedule because I really have to get to my pump. Or I will take my pump. Let's say I'm going to my mom's house or my sister's house or a family member house. I will take my pump and then just find me a quiet corner. But if I'm going to like the grocery store, mall, or if I have like an active day, it's really like get in and get out because it's gonna hurt real bad. So it's a lot. It's a lot and stuff like that. And you know, later on in the videos, I talk to y'all about like for the women that say, oh, I tried breastfeeding, my milk dried up. There's different type of things that you can use or even consume to get your milk supply back up. I'm not a overly milk mom, but I pump enough for my baby, and I pump enough to have a storage, a freezer storage. So I have enough money. I have enough milk for Serge for 24 hours, and I have a storage. So I have literally about 15 of these in the freezer for just storage. And as long as I'm around, he can take from me. So that's just emergency, and this is what he needs now. You know what I'm saying? So I make what he needs now. And I also, it's like we're in sync with each other. Like, it's like they control your body when you're pregnant, and then when they come out, they still control it. Because like before Serge get up for his nap, I can feel that he's hungry because my breasts are telling me that it's time to eat, if that makes any sense. So as soon as I see him wiggling or starting to cry, rub them eyes, I already know that it's time to feed, because we are on a time schedule that my breast literally tells me like, okay, baby's hungry. It's time to get the milk out. And your breast, every time you get the milk out, it makes more. But like I told you, it's so many different options to enhance your milk supply, because sometimes I want to enhance mine because I feel like, oh, I don't have enough and stuff like that. But I belong to the Society of Breastfeeding Moms, and they basically just be telling me like, you make food for baby, don't worry about freezer. And a lot of people get caught up with, oh, I don't have nothing in the freezer. But as long as you have something and baby ate within 24 hours how he's supposed to eat, he or she, then you're doing great. So I'm doing great, y'all. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show y'all that because that's what I was sitting here doing on top of working. And it could be a lot. It could be a lot, but it's really, really worth it. And he's so healthy. He never been sick, never had a cold, never had a fever, never, like, he's just a healthy baby. His stomach is so squishy. It's not hard. He don't spit up. He rarely throw up. He just drool because he's teething. And it just makes me feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm traveling or if I'm out, I store the milk here in this bag, and it's like a freezer bag. So I put like an ice thing in here, and then the frozen milk, I will keep it in here because sometimes I nurse out in public, depending on if I'm at a family member house. But if I'm in public, I do not. So I just put the milk in here with the ice thing to keep the milk cold, and I just carry this in his baby bag. And let's say it's time to eat, I will literally take the frozen milk out, run it under some hot water wherever you at, pour it into a bottle, and baby has bottle. It's so super neat, y'all. Like, I just like it better than the Similac. And I'm not against Similac because my firstborn was a Similac baby, but I was 19, fresh out of high school. I really didn't know the importance of breastfeeding like I knew now. So, you know, and as you grow older, my personal preference, like, as you grow older, all the wrongs you do, you're supposed to correct them and do right. So as life goes on, I would not keep making the same mistakes, if that makes any sense. I will not do the same thing I did with Ronald with Serge. Like, everybody gets different treatment, all the same love, but it's just like I'm growing, I'm getting more knowledgeable, so I do different with my children. So the next child, probably I won't even pump. Probably I would probably just nurse the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of pumping, like, it just depends on how I'm coming. I introduced Serge to a pacifier. That baby probably won't get a pacifier. Like, it just depends on the growth within the mother, and that's just my personal preference. So yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I just wanted to come to y'all real quick. I was sitting here thinking about y'all, so I was like, man, let me see what they doing. How was y'all New Year's and stuff? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for viewing my first video, y'all. Y'all really show out. I was not expecting them type of numbers. I'm so super grateful, y'all, for this, because it's like, this is my journey, y'all. I'm really trying to like crush some milestones. Like I told y'all, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. However, I do want to eat better. And like I told y'all, discipline, like, them are my goals, to just be disciplined. Like, Yesterday I had seafood and salad, which is not super healthy because of the butter, but I did, however, eat a salad, and today I've been eating nothing but salads, and I'm gonna continue this, and I'm gonna just probably do some squats or some sit-ups before bed and whatever, you know what I'm saying, keeping it fresh, you know, like I'm really trying to like make myself better so I can make my children better, make my man better and stuff like that. And yeah, that's all I'm about, y'all, for real. But I hope y'all had a safe and happy new year. I am about to finish up doing some work so I can be all cut up for Monday. And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna probably get dinner started a little later. My hair wrapped out. It sweated out so bad cooking that seafood. But y'all, I did that. I swear, next time I do it, I'm gonna bring y'all along to show y'all like how I make the sauce and like what did I use and stuff like that. I kind of follow B-Love recipe. Like I used the sweet onion, I used the minced garlic, and I used a lot of seasonings. And you know, you just stir it and cook it on low on the stove, and then you just boil. Like I said, I boiled the potatoes, the corn, and the eggs together. Seafood goes last, of course. I boiled the seafood. I boiled the crab legs 4 to 6 minutes with the shrimp. Came out perfect. Came right out the shell. None of that stuck crazy stuff. It was absolutely delicious. And yeah, happy new year to y'all. Chilling with Pay. I was thinking about a name to give y'all. So I was thinking like I'm gonna call y'all my homies. Is that kind of like roughish and not girlyish? I don't know. Cause I feel like since we chilling, y'all the homies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the roommates. Y'all the friends. But I feel like all that's taken. So I never heard nobody say nothing about homies. So what y'all think about that? Comment down below what y'all think about that. I'm about to get out of here and freeze this milk and catch up on some work, y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all had a safe, happy, healthy, wealthy holiday. Make sure y'all comment down below what y'all did. Did y'all go out to a club? Did y'all have a boil? What y'all do? I want to know. And I'll see y'all in the next video. You already know. Peace.